Hello.
Yo,
Yo,
what is up?
Coach Alvin.
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, wait. You sent me two things. You sent me
Yeah.
okay, a VOD and then a death match. All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Wait, let me see. I guess we could look at the death match.
There's a big difference in how I move in deathmatch and comp.
Ah. All right.
And that's that's the problem.
I see. I see. Okay. Do you just feel more confident in death match or something?
Yes. I'm
Mm.
scared in comp.
All right. Let's see. Oh, I share a screen here. This one. Alrighty. Oh, Captain, my Captain. RNA, thanks for the prime. Easy peasy. Thanks for the 7 months. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Desktop. Uh,
Oh man. There we go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just do that.
I can't. I can't do that.
Just do that in ranked. What the? Oh yeah. I forgot to ask. What was your sends? What's your sends?
My sensitivity,
Yeah.
400 DPI and then 0.688.
0.688. 275 ADPI. That's pretty average. Nice. Fought review my Abyss clear when? I'm so. I haven't played Genshin like actually for a long time. Grow up to be this guy someday. Better taste in skins though. Yeah, you're very disciplined. You've been doing the Woohoojin stuff?
Just watching his videos.
Okay, that's good.
And I tried some of his like warm-ups.
Yeah. She.
Oh man.
This guy Prime can never gains Counter Strike 2 10 vets. For sure. You played Counter Strike back in the day. You played for UC Berkeley for a bit. It might be worth to do like a aim assessment. We'll do like a couple
Hmm.
drills in range and you stream it and we'll see.
Okay.
This guy's W Berkeley. Big Nick Classic, thanks for the follow. W player W. I love Valor. FROGBOY fan. Nice. Shawnee team, thanks for the follow. Yeah, all your Counter-Strike experience is translated. I don't need to like tell you a lot of the basic stuff of like
Hmm.
going into cover in different angles when you're peeking a certain angle. Like it's
Yeah.
inherently natural to you. You see it.
Watch it fall apart.
In comp.
And the other map, it's gonna fall apart.
Okay, we're almost done with this. I only noticed a couple things that I want to confirm in the range, but
Okay.
do you have the game open already?
I can open it
Okay.
right now.
Yeah, go ahead and open it. Yeah. Go ahead and open up your game, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
take a peek at this, and then we'll just do the
This
aim
first
assessment
time,
first.
first
Huh.
time getting on today.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So, okay.
Oh, you're on Breach in this VOD.
Yeah, I started playing. I switched from Neon to Breach recently.
Ah, Initiator. Initiator player. Second bullet stonks.
So you want me to stream to you on Discord?
Yeah. Let's do that. Let me change the window here too.
But Valorant's not showing up on the application Discord.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah, it's weird. Oh wait, I got it.
Nice. Let's see. Watch.
Working.
Okay.
You see this?
Yeah, this is good. Let me move the screen over. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and turn on practice bots. Okay, turn off strafe. Go ahead and well, first jump on the sign, like the start sign. Yeah, and then basically go from bot to bot. Closest bot to the next closest bot to the next closest bot, etc. Yeah,
Like as fast as I can. Or...
Yeah, and you can shoot. Yeah.
I'll shoot.
Yeah. Go as fast as you can without losing accuracy. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, now go as slow as you need to, but always hit the eye of the bot.
The eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go as slow as you need to, but make sure you hit the eye. Okay, now try picking up the pace. But keep in mind, try to aim for the eye.
Okay.
Okay, now try to pick up the pace. And don't worry about it if you don't hit the eye.
Okay.
Much cleaner. When you're aiming, what do you focus on more? Your crosshair or the targets?
Uh,
Do you
I don't
know?
know.
You don't
Like,
know? Okay, that's a fair
never.
answer because if you've never thought about it, then
Yeah.
it's okay. Keep going. Have you seen the latest Woohoojin video about three types of players: player A, B, and C, and then player A hits like 100% of shots that they aim for, but they take forever, and then player
No, I haven't
B.
seen it.
Okay, so yeah, basically explains like there's three types of players. A hits like 99 to 100% of headshots, but they take
Hmm.
like I don't know 400 milliseconds to hit it. Okay.
Yeah.
Player B takes like probably hits like 60% of headshots that they aim for, and they take around
Hmm.
like 210-ish milliseconds. And then player
Hmm.
C hits like 25% of headshots, but their speed is like 180 milliseconds.
Hmm.
So player C is the type of player that like instantly tries to go for the headshot the second they see someone, right? And they'll
Yeah.
hit it 25% of the time, but all the other time, 75%, they'll miss the first shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then player B is the one that you want to be. Player B is the one that takes a slightly bit more time to aim, but hits
Hmm.
way more headshots.
Hmm.
So, and that's where you'll see like really high rated players because they are
I see.
micro adjusting. They're not just like trusting their flick. They're like still registering that their crosshair is still a little bit off, and they'll take the time to aim. And
Hmm.
that's what I like. This drill like kind of teaches you like, okay, you have to aim a little bit harder, which is why like you're aiming at the eye.
Yeah.
So it's a similar process for just aiming at the head. So
Okay.
it seems like you have like two modes where you're really aiming, and then there's you're just going for speed, but you're not caring about the aim, but you need to get like a really good middle ground
Okay.
basically. And that might just be like deliberate practice of like we can do a different drill. So step down. Yeah. um let's just do medium. Bots might be okay. How high do you score on medium?
Uh, like high 20s,
Okay.
25
Okay,
ish.
then let's just do medium. So go ahead and hit start, and then just try your best naturally, and let's see how it looks. Nice. Yeah. Okay, now change it to hard. Now do this.
Gosh.
Now do it. Yeah. It's very apparent when... I'll let you finish. Yeah. So this is why I don't like hard bots, because a lot of people don't do it correctly. So when you were doing medium bots, what so I'm gonna send you the VOD after this. Like, this is all gonna be VODed and everything, so you can watch it back. But basically, when you do medium bots, you do two motions. You do a flick, and then you do a micro correction to the head, because you have the time to, right?
Yeah.
And then in hard bots, you feel like you don't have the time, so you just flick and pray that you hit the shot, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you think too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. So really good players can do hard bots the way you're doing medium bots.
I see.
And that's what you want to get to. So when you do you do hard bots often?
I do medium and hard.
Okay, good, because medium teaches you that discipline. Okay. Hard will push your discipline to the point where you'll be too slow right now. At least in this moment, you're too slow to do medium. No, to do hard bots the way you do medium, right? But you want to approach hard bots the same way you do medium, and that might mean you shoot after the bot disappears. But that's okay.
Okay.
You have to tell yourself that that's okay. Don't worry about the number. Don't worry about the
Okay.
score of 18 on the top left.
Okay.
Just worry about, was my crosshair where the bot was when I shot? And if you can tell
Okay.
yourself that, then that is a success. That's a good thing. So since you use these tools, eventually you'll pick up the speed at which you can do the micro adjustment. But yeah, go ahead and try hard, but do the, like, deliberately try to aim for the head every time. If you're too slow, it's okay. Try to reset and go for the next one. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll take a while to get used to. Yeah, you still have some old habits. But I can see you're trying on some of them. You're, like, able to get the crosshair on the head, and then it disappears after. But yeah, you see how it's like, that's the pace. If you're able to do 25 plus on hard like that, that means you are, like, a very good player.
I see.
Okay. I can't even do that.
Okay.
but that's, at least that's, you understand where you want to get to.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, being able to focus and aim deliberately. Like that.
Yeah.
You'll hear a lot of people who, like, try to teach aim. They say to, like, focus, and they use these words that they say focus and aim deliberately. And what that all that means is that you're actively trying to place your crosshair on the head and not relying on, like, a gut instinct flick.
Yeah.
Yeah. because like when you have the time, you're able to take the time to deliberately do it, and you can do that in drills, you can do that in aim training, right?
Hmm.
But when you don't have, when you feel like you don't have the time, you start rushing, right? And that's the problematic part is if you start rushing,
Yeah.
because that leads to the bad habit of crouch spraying instantly when you see someone, or um, instantly flicking and missing, and then you just end up committing
Yeah.
to a full spray, you know.
Yeah.
But if you have the deliberate patience to aim at the head, then you're able to tell yourself, okay, I missed the first shot. I'm gonna reset, counter strafe, um, and take another burst. Right.
Hmm.
That is the discipline you want to build, and you'll just get faster over time, and eventually you'll be able to do hard bots the same way you do medium bots. Um,
Okay.
yeah, and that just comes with like repetition, just like
Okay.
tennis serves. You know, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same concept. Okay, I
So I
think
should I should aim to like have a flick and then micro adjustment every time
yes,
and just have that
yes,
faster.
yeah.
Okay.
Like what you can do is try to get medium bots down to 30 every time.
Okay.
If you can get medium bots doing that to 30, and incorporate movement too in between. So right now we're just doing static, so you're not even like strafing or anything. But if you're
Yeah.
able to incorporate movement at the same time and get 30 on medium, you know you're in a pretty solid spot. Like you could probably hit immortal like that off the bat. You don't
I,
need to be as fast, that fast to hit immortal. You don't need to be like perfect on hard bots to hit immortal. It's just another benchmark that, you know, can
mhm,
tell you how fast you are at this type of drill.
mhm.
But it won't necessarily mean like rank or anything, because rank is more than just aim. Obviously, there's like game sense and
Yeah.
decision making and all that. But yeah, that's a target goal that you might want to try for. That'll help.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can practice that.
yeah, cool. Um, let's go ahead and switch back to VOD. So let me switch back my stream has been on the VOD. Okay, cool. Okay. I didn't realize how bad my crosshair placement is and how clunky I move. Nice. All right.
Yes.
Is that the biggest thing that you noticed from your gameplay? Or...
Also, I think my decision making is like I play too scared.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you're streaming on Discord.
Oh, I'm not? Oh, it might be bugged out. Let me stop and restart it. Screen. Can you see it now?
Uh, yes.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, because I want to play faster, but I feel like I hang back too much,
Okay.
especially from switching to Breach. Like I wanted to play smarter, that's why I switched to Breach.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen Lothar's Agent Compendium?
No.
Okay, so Lothar's like a VCT analyst. I think he's like employed by DRX or something. But basically, he has a giant spreadsheet of all the agents, and he has 4 separate videos on all the roles and every agent in every role, and he explains like
Hmm.
the ideal use case for all of them, or like where they thrive and where they don't thrive, right?
Hmm.
It's a really good tool. That spreadsheet's a really good tool in all those videos to figure out the the agent that best suits your playstyle.
Hmm.
Because you want to, obviously you can learn all the agents and you can mold your playstyle to every agent. That's kind of like how I play, just because I like knowing a lot more about
Yeah,
many things rather
I
than
suits you.
yeah. um, but ideally, I do know my playstyle though, and I do know the agents that fit me the best. And that's what I kind of want you to also try to think about is how do you like playing, and then
Uh,
finding the agents that supplement that or that naturally supplement that, and therefore those are the agents that probably you'll get highest value right now. But obviously you can still learn other playstyles if you really wanted to.
mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, well, I can send that to you after.
Okay.
Just run it. Yeah,
That's
yeah, okay.
Strudel stalking.
Okay, okay. I see. Is he an immortal or
He's the washed immortal, he calls himself.
yeah, okay, I feel
But
that. I understand what that means because I am one of those. All right. Cool. Let's see. What number game of Breach is this? Is this like first time Breach or is this like third time
no,
Breach or 20th
maybe
time Breach?
maybe 10. I don't know. I'm not.
10?
I'm
Okay.
totally sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm looking at the minimap.
Mhm.
You can tell what you're doing wrong already just by looking at the minimap. So you want to be able to stun this entire like front line. You see
Mhm.
where that gecko is?
Yeah.
The second that your team rounds this corner, you want to stun this entire front line.
So I'm
And
good.
that, yeah, you're late and you're also off to the left. Are you
Okay.
just like, are you using the minimap to aim this?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah. You want to be like over here and aiming down into the thing.
Okay.
Let me, can I get Epic Pen? Oh my goodness, I haven't used Epic Pen yet. Where is it? Come on. I wonder if you can see it, though. Right, we'll see.
I think I knew I was late, so I compensated by going more to the left.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Um, yeah, because you would have instantly stunned this guy, and then your neon would have killed him,
Mhm.
and you would have gotten this omen. Look at that, right? So the omen wouldn't have been able to trade.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter. Your neon's crazy. Shorty. Trade, trade, trade. Oh my goodness, no one's trading. Okay, well, the thing about Breach is kind of sucks being here, right? You're the supportive type of player as a Breach.
Mhm.
You're not the one dictating like the entry. So that's generally why I personally my playstyle isn't on an initiator because I feel like I just don't trust people. You're in a 3 stack though, so this is different. You should be
Okay.
able to say like, "Hey, I'm stunning the front." Like ping like, before the round, you would basically say, "Hey, I'm stunning the A main this lane," and then just ping on the map. Da da da. Like I'm stunning like that right when you guys round the corner, and
Mhm.
then that way now your neon knows, okay, I'm safe from anyone back here, and I'm able to push them if they're not there because they're gonna be stunned if they are, right? But I have to be
Yeah.
worried about this front area here. And that's why generally you have you guys don't have a fade or a Skye, so you can't clear this front area well.
Mhm.
So maybe I would even throw a flash. So maybe you flash
Okay.
first because there is a timing. So I don't know how much Pearl you've played, but basically the danger zone's like right around here, the skirmish zone, right?
Mhm.
So both teams will reach this point, this
What
area.
about Gecko?
Gecko could work.
Okay.
Like maybe you
Uh,
can throw it like high, and then they'll like shoot them, right?
okay.
But yeah, it might not hit them if they like hug this wall or something. So
Mhm.
um yeah, Gecko could work if it depends. If you want to ask your Gecko to do the what's it called wingman off this wall and back, like it bounces off like a
Mhm.
raise bot, right?
Okay.
You could do that instead. But there's many tools of which you can safely determine that this area is like good. One of which that you control is a flash. So what you could do is you could say, I'm flashing the first corner and then stunning the entire front lane, right?
Hmm.
And then now your Neon's like, okay, I know I can kill them because they're going to be either blind or stunned.
Hmm.
And then they don't have to worry about like clearing this deliberately. They can just like just go 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 zoom 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 and run them down, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't help that the team is like still thinking about the plan right when the round starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't help. But yeah, you can see how that could have made this entry a lot easier. And actually might
Yeah.
have won you the round because Omen would have been stunned.
Yeah. I'm the difference.
Yeah. I think I think this was a round that you could have definitely influenced. Nice shot. Let's see how you handle this situation. No, just fight this guy. But yeah, the role of the initiator is to support your entry duelists.
Hmm.
So your entry duelists are like Jet, Raze, Neon, sometimes Yoru, right? The ones that can like get into sight quickly.
Hmm.
Um, your utility allows them to do that a lot easier. So if
Hmm.
your duelist is fragging out because of your util and you're getting a lot of assists because of it, you're doing your job.
Hmm.
Um, initiators like Breach especially might not have a lot of kills just because of how far they have to be sometimes. So like in that scenario, your
I see.
stun, yeah, your stun won't let you trade, but it'll allow them to get the kill and trade each other, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is full eco. Okay, yeah, this is. Is someone IGLing, or is this just like ranked?
No, we're just no one's. We didn't really have strats this match.
Okay, yeah, because I can tell you right off the bat, going long B with no armor and pistols is it's a
Yeah.
recipe for disaster. And I'll tell you right now, you're probably all gonna die unless a miracle happens. That's a good stun. You get them off the angle. You guys, none of you guys cleared left. I would have not trusted anyone. Like even if someone's in front of me, like a teammate, I wouldn't trust them to clear left, and I would clear left and then behind this. It's very common to like have someone here or
Yeah.
here. Yeah,
Okay.
it gets more common if they're on eco. By the way, it's
But
just like a natural order of things. Your neon gets that kill, probably gets a gun. Your neon's probably gonna be the deciding factor of this round now. See, the enemy team like makes the mistake of letting you guys get this space. Because if I was the
mhm.
other team, I know you guys are on eco. I'm taking all these fights long B.
Yeah, and spray
Because
us down.
yeah. Because like now once you guys are up close on site, it's actually kind of like better for you. Now it's like
Hmm.
winnable because they didn't zone you out. Um yeah. Um I don't know if I should go over like macro. Do you want to know the macro?
Like
So
for
when I
like strategy or
yeah, so when I talk about macro and micro is like your aim, your mechanics. Gold
Mhm.
is like that borderline where you should start learning macro because
Mhm.
like even Wuhujin, the banana coach, he says like you insta lock Reina and focus on mechanics until you hit gold.
Yeah.
Big Nick Classic, thanks for the prime. Huge. Um but once you hit gold, it's like okay, now you should like learn the game. But you're
Hmm.
already gold, and I think your mechanics are way better than gold. So like, I think you should just like automatically start learning the macro.
Yeah.
Um, basically, pistol round. in general, ranked teams like to just 5-man rush, which is what you guys
I
did,
see that.
right?
Yeah.
It's fine. It works a lot of the time just because the other team doesn't know too much yet, and they'll be really slow on their rotates or whatever. And then you might want like one lurker sometimes. It depends on how you play.
Mhm.
Um, but second round, if you're on eco, you want to do things that help your guns do work. And so on
Uh-huh.
Pearl specifically, it should be like either rushing this link area with a smoke here, so that way all these fights are close range fights. And then same thing with art. You can do the same
Mhm.
thing. You can just like rush into these little nooks and crannies where it's all short range fights.
Mhm.
Yeah, you understand why Long B was like a bad decision overall, like
Yeah.
macro, because like a lot of teams, a lot of better players will just buy Marshall and just sit up here, and then you guys are all one shot to that thing. It's up basically.
Mhm.
Yeah, and even rushing A again would not have been a bad idea because like this is still a close range fight. You can smoke like front sight to give yourself more close range fights, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, just as something to think about
Cool.
macro wise. You want to create situations where your guns do the work given what they can do. So like you're on eco, you have pistols, you force, but even if you forced, you would have forced like stingers, right? Or specters. In that scenario, like still the best areas to fight are for like mid and A. B is just
Mhm.
not the move for anything not a rifle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is anti bonus, I guess. The other team might be bonusing. You killed some, so they might have guns actually. If they decide to buy. Yeah, solo fight. Okay, so this is why the meta strategy on this map is to actually have Astra. The reason why is because Astra can take back a star here, and then like you have a temporary smoke the cross
Uh-huh.
safely. The issue is you guys only have Viper. So actually, what the Viper should be doing is throwing her smoke orb here and then taking it back.
Oh, I didn't know she could take it back.
Yeah, she can pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she would throw it down on the ground here, pop it, so there's a giant smoke for you guys to cross, or not cross, it depends, right? And then take back the smoke orb, and then all of a sudden, like, you have all this extra space long B.
Mhm.
And this wall is like okay. It's not good with rifles. Alas, it is gold after all. Do you understand why it's bad?
Is it because they could just rush through it or what?
Yeah, so bonus round, what do they have? Right?
SMG.
Yeah. They have whatever they bought last round usually, right? Especially if they didn't die, right?
Uh-huh.
Which means they want close range fights. If they come out of the smoke and you guys are here, that is a close range fight,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
right? You guys have these big guns. You guys want to actually take all the long range fights towards all their like angles down here.
So we want to peek like the heaven and
Yep.
the
You want to
under.
peek heaven.
Okay.
You might want to block off heaven just because it's like a different angle.
Uh-huh.
So maybe you do like the wall like this that cuts off heaven.
Okay.
But basically, you want to leave some of these angles open so that your guns can do work. Right now, your guns can't do work because you can't see them. So, and that's why like controller is one of the most complex roles, like smokes. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Also, is Breach good as the bomb guy or should it be someone else?
Initiators generally are. The reason why is
Okay.
because you should have actually probably used all your util already.
Okay.
Like you should be using your flash. Okay, so there's a couple things. So right here. So first of all, in an ideal scenario, Viper smokes this, you guys can cross, takes back the smoke. Then what you can do, so that your Reyna flashed the corner. This stun, I don't like it because no one can capitalize off of it yet.
Okay.
It just like kind of like dissuades them from peeking for a little bit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas right now you want them to peek into your guns actually because yeah, you have guns to kill them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would just save the stun here. More importantly is flashing off of this is very good
Mm-hmm.
because that'll get them off the angle. But if they're in the open, they're dead, right? If they were like out here with like a marshal, usually Jets will do that because they know they have dash, right?
Yeah.
They'll just like kind of just aim down this sight line with a marshal or something. And then if you flash this, then they have to spend their dash, or they have to, or they're just caught, right? And you get the kill.
Mm-hmm.
Another good flash is off this corner of the building,
Mm-hmm.
um, this brown building. It's a really good one as well. And then you have this tool, the aftershock.
Mm-hmm.
You can, if you ever know that they're back here, which you don't have any info characters. Actually, Gecko maybe, but yeah, basically, if you ever know that they're back here, you can kill them with this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's why I always like this spot is so scary. Always spam some bullets through this thing.
Okay.
You'd be surprised at how many free kills you get through that thing. Um, you should have cleared close right. They could have been right here next to you. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Like right, you see how this wall kind of gives them this little pocket to play in?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would definitely want to clear that. You clear close right, and then I would actually clear the screens thing fully before planning. Because like,
Mm-hmm.
let's say someone was there was hiding the whole time, they just come out, kill you with the bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your neon's lurking. That's funny. Your neon's the one that should be here taking the backside space. Okay. It's okay.
In general, neons don't lurk or what?
Yeah, her kit doesn't let her lurk as well as other
Okay.
kits, and that's why like it's not the fact that you can't do it; it's the fact that the agent choice should have been tuned so that you know if you're gonna lurk,
Yeah.
play Omen, play Yoru, play there's other options that let you lurk way better. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not that you can't lurk. You're gonna have to lurk sometimes as breach even, which you
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be doing. But like sometimes you're in that situation where you're like, okay, I have to stay here. Your team has to go somewhere else, and you're the lurk now. But it's just like
Mm-hmm.
CS:GO where everyone's roles just fluidly change.
Yeah.
That does happen in Valorant. It's just you can choose an agent to like specifically go for certain things, and it looks like
Yeah.
this neon's like a lurker, just based on the last 2 rounds that you guys have played.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good aftershock. Gets him off the bomb. Someone pinged the bomb. You're spamming it. That's good. Nice shot. This is good flash. You have stun. Nice. Good reaction. You're good. I like your post plant. You're good on post plant. A lot of people don't know how to play post plant, but you played CS:GO, so you know the general gist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. And now your gecko's lurking.
We take turns.
Okay, yeah. Your neon's like busting it down. That's how it should have been. Um, let's see. Let's see what you could have done better here. Yeah, you're like shift keying a little bit here. You should be trying to
Like,
keep up with your neon.
Hmm.
is the idea. Yeah, this stun's like okay. Because your Neon's going so fast, if you did stun Reyna, then like it possibly is a kill.
Hmm.
Yeah, your Neon's just going balls to the wall. But I the default mode of thinking for an initiator is that you want to be able to enable your Neon to do this. So right now your
Okay.
Neon's just doing it, right?
Yeah.
But if you tried to keep up, maybe you could have flashed CT for the Neon. So like right
Hmm.
here, Neon wants to go CT. You notice that, oh, okay, let's go together. You push through this, and then you flash this. Neon, I can flash CT for you, that type of thing.
Hmm.
Is Neon part of your trio?
No, he's a random.
He's random? Yeah, so in
Yeah.
this case, you would just be like, I can flash CT for you, Neon. Hold on. And then you basically like coordinate it.
Yeah.
Um, but in general, you don't even need to coordinate it much. You just like notice things on the map,
Hmm.
and then you just
And just do
react.
stuff for her.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Your job is to enable this Neon. That's your
Uh-huh.
job. Enable the Reyna too. Obviously, enable like your whole team. That's the whole point of the initiator.
Hmm.
Um, is to make the fights that they take really unfair.
Hmm.
Your Neon got a lot of space. Yeah, you see how your Reyna instantly knows? It's because the Reyna knows probably like as a duelist mentality, like I want to fight. Neon's gonna fight
Yeah.
alone. I have to go there and help. You know,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
mentality that you have to have too. So like, you see your Neon doing crazy shit like this, you
Yeah.
also go there and you flash for them. You
Okay.
stun
Yeah.
this, you
Yeah.
flash, you aftershock this pocket or something, and that way
Hmm.
like this is a 3v3, but you guys are favored because you guys are
Yeah.
using all this util.
Yeah.
Right now,
I think uh
yeah, go ahead.
I think for post plant, I default to thinking always play safe. So I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
about like taking fights.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh,
Okay, and I'll tell you right now that that's the proper way to play.
yeah.
Like, if you're in a 5 stack, playing in a tournament, scrimming, that is the right way to play. The issue is in ranked, you can't control randoms. And
Hmm.
so, let's say that both your Reyna and Neon just got absolutely clapped here.
Yeah.
Then what happens? You're in a 2v3. Your Viper's playing
Yeah.
post. You're back here. It gets a little scary. And now you have to play super safe, which is fine.
Yeah.
That might be the adaptation that you have to do. But like earlier, just earlier, you could have at least flashed for them to make their fight a little
Yeah.
bit better.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes there are times where like you cannot help them. They are going way too ham, right? And you let them be. You just like you try your best to help them, and then yeah, you can then okay, you know what? Screw Neon. Neon's way too far. You're playing with Viper, and now you enable the Viper, right?
Hmm.
So instead of like staying back here, maybe you go back to the pillar and then flash for your Viper to peek this, or your Viper's probably gonna molly it and stuff. So you can help play that post plant.
Hmm.
E. So now they know where you are. That's a good. That's a good aftershock. Yeah, you won the round. Good job. Yeah, I don't. I guess like I don't need to tell you to play post plant. A lot of people don't know that concept, but you already know
Hmm.
that because you played CS:GO. It's just a matter
Hmm.
of now in this. It's akin to like knowing a flash lineup for your team to peak something
Yeah.
in CS:GO. Like like there's some lineups in like Inferno that you can throw top mid from T side.
Hmm.
Like from Mexico to top mid, you can throw a flash that pops exactly at the corner where they peak top mid, that type of thing. Or like
Yeah.
same thing with like banana, exact same thing where you like flash really high from like the end of banana, and then it flashes people at top banana, and
Yeah.
it lets your entry like completely wipe them. It's the exact same play style. Is you want to think of it as that as breach.
Right.
So your neon's about to peak lane. Okay, neon, I'm flashing for you to lane because I think you can flash like above or something, and it'll
Hmm.
still hit like all of these people.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, this would be a completely different VOD review if you were neon.
That's true.
Okay, you guys are defaulting mid and slow B. Okay, I'm noticing you're making it a little bit. Are you looking at your map right now?
I don't remember.
Because this is now micro. So
Uh-huh.
you see your crosshair?
Yeah.
You're like,
It's on the wall.
yeah, you're pre-aiming the angle that you're about to like swing out into, but
Uh-huh.
right now you're not doing it yet. So which means your crosshair should be here because they could be
Right.
walking up, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, because I'm sure this kind of habit you'll get surprised a lot just from someone peeking out in that
Uh-huh.
moment, and then you have to flick to them.
Uh-huh.
But basically, you want to clean this up so that you're aiming at where they could peek you
Yeah.
until you're deciding that you're gonna peek.
Yeah.
Then you do the pre-aim and you do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this VOD is the first time I rewatched my gameplay,
Uh
and
huh.
I noticed my crosshair was terrible a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So then that death match I recorded was like immediately after watching, so I was like
Oh, so you like
super
cleaned it up.
conscious of.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Okay. That's one thing. So right there, that stun, like, yeah, it could have hit someone, but no one was able to do anything about it.
Mhm.
And that's the thing about breach utility is you want to guarantee value on your stuff.
Uh-huh.
So like only stun if you know someone can like get a kill from it. Only
I see.
flash if, well, flash is different. Flash can get oppers off angles and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Stun can also be used for that too, but you want to think about it as like, is a teammate ready to do something about it? If so, then
Mhm.
that's a good use of the thing.
Mhm.
If no one's ready to do anything about it, then it's probably not a good use of it.
What about delaying pushes? Normal
E-
pushes.
uh, there are better tools on your team to do that. So like
Okay.
Viper Molly is way better at that.
Uh-huh.
Um, but you just don't get as much value by using it to delay because they're not delayed for that long, right?
Hmm.
Compared to like a Brim Molly. A Brim Molly
Hmm.
will stop them for like a good 10 seconds, you know?
Hmm.
Versus your stun, like 2 or 3 seconds, right?
Hmm.
Ooh, the flank. That is. You know
Yeah.
what that means?
Uh,
That means he was here.
oh yeah, right, because he ulted.
That means he was top mid hearing you guys, and now he's walking up behind you guys right now. Right here. He's walking, 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 walking.
So should I have cleared that, or like knowing that
Um,
he ulted,
yeah, knowing
or
that
should
he
I have been
ulted, you
looking
should have
somewhere
been
else?
scary. It should have been scary, and you should have been knowing that like that's a possibility,
Uh-huh.
and you should have been kind of aware for it. It is rough because you just saw someone down here, but that's exactly why the omens like I have a play right now. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, just a higher, more time with the game, you would have known, you know.
Uh-huh.
So
One enemy remaining.
At least you call it out. Now your team's all focused. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
Getting the gun.
Okay. Yeah, see, this is the breach dilemma. When you're trying to stun, right? Now you're super far away from your team.
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes breach is like really hard to play on some maps. Especially this map actually. So this map isn't really a breach map. Breach maps are
Okay.
like Haven, where there's like
Uh-huh.
super long, like narrow thing.
Straight.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
long A, long C, you know? Where
Yeah.
you know that if you stun and they're there, they're dead. There's no way, right?
Hmm.
Um but yeah, this is just like one of those maps where like breach isn't very strong on.
Hmm.
I think the initiators that are strong. I think Gecko's really strong on this map, actually. Fade, especially, is very, very strong because the eyes can get on so many little rooftops.
Uh-huh.
And then the dog can clear really close by in a lot of corners. But yeah, this is just where you have to kind of like forego the stun because you'd rather just be with your teammates ready to fight.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, than give it like let's say you're trying to stun off of reaction, right? Like off of contact. But the issue is if they're good, it's a 50-50 for your teammate.
Hmm.
And your teammate's kind of untradeable. I know that Reyna is technically with this Viper, but imagine like if it was just Reyna or just Neon
Yeah.
and you're trying to stun like this. It's not that good because like
Uh-huh.
they'll still get a shot off and then you'll stun them. So you're
Hmm.
gambling that they'll miss their shot, which
Hmm.
at higher ranks it's not gonna like it's they're just gonna hit their shot.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. Which is why I'd rather you just be next to your teammate because then even if they kill your teammate, you're there to trade the kill and you get
Right.
value. Yeah. This is a really good pinch. Positioning I don't like. Just because like someone could flank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone could flank. So if you're gonna hang back like this, stand be like in front of this pillar, so that way when they come out, they don't see you
Uh-huh.
turned away from them. This is like exactly what a flanker would love, you know?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, you weren't ready, huh?
No.
Yeah. I feel like if you were ready, you would hit that shot. Oh my goodness, that was a decider. This Reyna. Imagine you kill this Reyna. It's different round. Yeah. So like, there's a couple ways to play post on B. One of which I really like, and it's getting this backside control
Hmm.
and then just staying there.
Hmm.
You're able to do that really well because you can flash this corner, and then two of you guys can swing it, and then now all
Hmm.
of a sudden you have this, and especially if you pinched from Link, they cannot be here, right?
Right.
So yeah, and because you guys don't have like flank watch, you don't have like KJ cipher trips, chamber, all the bot thing, right? You don't have anything to watch their flank. I would just like forego the B long
Hmm.
because like right now you have no support to hold it anyways.
Hmm.
I think your Viper plants and tries to go that way, and you're like going with her. Yeah, but clearing this is such a pain. Is just my immediate gut reaction because like you're not ready. Like, yeah, like if you're gonna clear this, you have to clear it with like intent.
Yeah.
You have to basically almost like guarantee that they're there and peek it like they're there because
Hmm.
this is a round determining fight right here.
Uh-huh.
The other option is instead of playing back here or like playing for the flank is, again, you play with your duelists, right?
Right.
So you play
Stick
with
with
your
them.
Reyna, stick with your Reyna, stick with your Neon. And honestly, you'll probably get a lot more value just being aggressive with your duelists. So like if you were aggressive with your Reyna here and keeping this backside control, you fight
Uh-huh.
for this instead. Yeah, you let this Reyna flank, but whatever. She might kill your Viper, right? And maybe your Neon too, whatever. But you still have this control, and you just came from Link. You can double fight with Reyna here and flash for. You can flash out of this really well,
Uh-huh.
so it's super strong. It looks like it's a power position for Breach because you can stun the bomb. You can like
Right.
flash through this wall at any point of the wall, like this side, or even in the middle.
Hmm.
And you can just do that off of like your feel of when you think they're out in the open.
Hmm.
For flash initiators, what you want to think about is um, basically you want to flash them when you think that they're out in the open. Right on the bomb is perfect. If you hear them tap the
Hmm.
bomb, you flash through this wall. It's so strong
Hmm.
because where are they to run, right? They
Nowhere.
can't. Yeah, they're dead, right? So, and that's the same thing with like Skye, right? You want to flash where they can't escape. Same thing with like Phoenix, Yoru, anyone with a flash, really, like a actual flash rather than a short-sighted thing. Like Reyna's eye is not technically a flash, but yeah, yeah, that's crazy. You guys lose that. 4v3 post plant, one flanking Reyna. Yeah. Hmm. Could you have been closer? Yes, you could have. So instead of being here, you either with your Reyna or with your Gecko.
Uh-huh.
Or with your Neon. Just with someone. Initiator, rule of thumb, be with someone.
Just
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. You want to glue to someone. You want to be the trader.
Okay.
Yeah. See, like, you could have traded this.
Hmm.
And now you're not helping this one or this one. So now you're, like,
Hmm.
getting negative value.
Yeah.
Oh, you have ult.
It's a good time to use it right now.
No, it's not. So this is a scenario where I would act going back to play here is actually really good because your Viper
Hmm.
has control of the flank. Versus
Hmm.
last time, you didn't have control of the flank. You had to make that space yourself, and then you
Yeah.
ended up dying to the Reyna that was flanking. But because your Viper's already holding this, your Viper has an advantage on this flanker,
Hmm.
and that makes it way better for you to be here.
Hmm.
Even better, I think, is playing triple backside because you
Hmm.
have ult. The second they start trying to retake this, you can just ult out of this, and it's like a giant square, right? And
Hmm.
there's no way they dodge that ult.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, it's just like this is a super dangerous angle, by the way, because do you know the thing about angle advantage?
Yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah.
They'll
You're
see my
really,
shoulder.
yeah, they'll see your shoulder before you even see them. So yeah, this is tough. That's a good flash. But... Oh, oh, I would have swung him right here. Swing wider.
Oh, yeah, I was scared.
Yeah,
I got scared.
your Viper won.
This is my friend.
Your Viper won. The the mollies are a little scary because they
We
didn't
were
land.
making fun of him for
But They got the job done. See, that's the thing. As Viper, playing safe and for post plant makes
Yeah.
150% sense. You know, like that's just her kit. Her kit is to delay post, to zone areas, and to smoke off, you know, things. And then she's a very good lurker on some maps, especially Icebox, right? Um, but the thing is, your character, your agent, isn't suited for that playstyle as much as Viper is. So, which is why you want to maximize this, and which means you should be playing with a duelist nearly all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think because you're playing as if you're like a Sentinel controller type of agent right now, like you're playing that playstyle on an initiator. Because you're doing that, you're not getting as much value, and then you're also thinking way too hard on how to use these things, I think.
I see.
Which
Yeah.
means your aim also suffers, right?
True. Yeah.
Whereas if you just lock Neon and just like ran it down, you probably have better stats just because you're like focusing on things that you're comfortable in versus
Yeah.
trying to force yourself to do
Yeah.
this playstyle that otherwise you're not used to.
True. Also, I don't know this map very well.
Oh yeah, that's another that's another huge thing, yeah. This map is going B simulator on T side.
Oh, go B till it doesn't work.
Yeah. The reason why is the better aiming team. So like if you know that these guys are gold, right? Like if you know that the average rank of this lobby is gold, yeah, run it down B every single round. Like honestly, like you'll win all these fights at least 80% of the time. You're gonna win the entire game. That's just how it works on this map.
Okay.
Especially if they don't know how to deal with you. See, yeah, that they're done. It's over. Your Neon knows. Yeah, you're playing like a KJ right now. It is what a KJ would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Halls would be a
Yeah,
great place
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, you see how your team is dictating the round win? Yeah, you're holding the
Yeah.
flank, but like your team is dictating the round win, and in ranked, you cannot trust your team to dictate the round win unless that they've proven it to you. Right now, like I would be here trying to get value with them, and then like force Viper to hold this, you know, and then that way, you just have a way stronger presence on site.
I see. Yeah.
Poor Reyna.
And haven't.
One enemy remains.
Haven't doesn't Marshall.
I didn't do shit.
Yeah. That's and as an initiator, that's probably not a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a duelist or initiator, if you didn't do shit in the round, it probably means you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So I think that might be like the basic thing from this. That's a stun that that got value. Did you comment? No, you didn't. So
No.
here's what I would be like. Gecko stunned. Where is he? So like if your team doesn't see, that means he's back here. That means they spam him. Yeah, he's there. So he should get like no value. Oh, he's getting a lot of value just because no one's spamming him properly. Yeah, I would tell you right now in a higher elo lobby that the guy's dead. Like this,
Gecko?
yeah, that guy's dead 10 times over instantly.
Like all three of us would be spraying.
Yeah, spraying that sign. Oh goodness. Wait, did he? Yeah, he ulted. Oh, you heard it. You heard it. That's why. Yeah, you kind of gave yourself
I'm
the
on
bad
his
fight.
feet.
Well, it's not even just that. It's how you approach this fight. So like, in deathmatch, you just swing wide. But in here, for some reason, you're walking forward, and you're kind of giving him the angle advantage by walking forward like that.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just sees way more of you because you're getting closer to the wall.
Uh-huh.
Whereas if you just stayed on the back wall and just strafed, you would have had so much angle advantage on this guy. You win. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Player standing. Spike down B.
Do you want to be an initiator, man?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So you want to be like a supportive like a supportive util type
Yeah.
of person in trading.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you have a lot of work to go.
Yeah.
Basically,
No, we don't have the ball. Just chill here for a sec. Beans will
need
push
to
us.
play with
Just wait for the flash and
your duelist. It's a lot of calming. So initiators have a lot of calming to do because you need to explain what your plan is to your duelist, and then your duelist has to kind of be like, oh, okay, I was planning to do this XYZ. Or you can ask them what their plan is, and then you can like supplement their plan by saying, okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
flash. Like you ask, hey Neon, what's your plan this round? Like, what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna run it down A? And he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna run it down A. And you'd be like, okay, I'll flash the first corner and stun the line for you.
Okay.
You know? Because that way, then they know what they can capitalize off of your util.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like the biggest thing about initiators, is that you have to be really in sync with your duelists, which is why duoing together with a duelist is very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you can just like, you know, you're queued together, you're in a Discord call, you can like sync up really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of times you'll see duelist initiator duos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
do anything by 15 seconds. We push up slow.
Isolate them and kill them.
Wait for the flash.
Yeah. Yeah, they can't be. they can't
I don't
be.
know what I'm doing.
Let's think about this.
I don't know.
Yeah, you should be closer. A lot closer. Shoulder to shoulder with duelist.
Like literally shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, because you want to trade.
Okay.
You want to be like
Yeah.
right there when the fight happens.
Uh-huh.
Because like, let's say the Reina takes a fight right now. No one can trade her actually right now.
Yeah.
Even though it looks like someone could trade her. Like, it's not actually trading. You're taking another fight afterwards. The higher up you go, this is going to be punished. Because a really good player will take this 1v1 on the Reina and be like, oh my god, that was free. Give me another one. Who's next? And then someone will swing out thinking that they're quote unquote trading, but they're actually just giving another one-on-one.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Trading is two people swinging out at the same exact time, and then the person there is like, oh shit, two people are on my screen. You know?
Uh-huh.
Then
Oh,
it's
so you want
it's
two
unwinnable.
people on their screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true trading.
I see.
This is just refragging, which against the better player they can punish you for sure.
Mm-hmm. It's just two 1v1s.
Yeah, exactly. Also, you have a gecko. Gecko should be planning.
Yeah. I don't...
Should be like, Gecko, you take the bomb. Use your wingman to plant the bomb, or something.
That's my my other friend,
I see.
Mortal.
Yeah, he should be planning. Because like, he has a tool that lets him plant while still being able to fight. So
Yeah.
yeah.
This might have been his like early Gecko play,
Mm,
like first time or something. I don't know.
yeah,
Forgot.
I see. Yeah, you should be there. Yeah, I feel like I think you get the gist. And if I move to another round and I pause it and look at the map, you can probably
won't be
tell
with-
me. Yeah, you can probably tell me where you should be, right? Which
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So like right here, you should be with the neon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, cool. Let's just go on because I think we have identified the issue.
Mhm.
So let's see. Where should you be?
Up with them.
Yeah, exactly.
False.
Yep. Good. Let's go to the next round. All right. Where should you be?
Up with maybe next to Reyna.
Yeah.
Stunning flashing.
Yep. All right. I think we can move on. I think we can move the defense probably then. Yeah, we're on defense.
They're not gonna play.
Cool. Okay, on defense is a little different. So you do still want to be paired with what's it called? A duelist most of the time. But sometimes you're unable to because the nature of defense is you got to split up to cover all your bases. So like right here you're actually doing like you're like kind of with the Reyna, which is good. But instead of having your stun out, I would have a gun out.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
I think my plan was to stun on contact, but I didn't really know how we should play this.
I see. Insta rotate off contact, good, because why? In ranked, they always 5-man. If they don't 5-man, then good on them. But like 85% of the time, you're gonna be right.
Especially pistol.
Yeah, especially pistol. And voila, what do you know? Your stun's perfect timing, very good. Look at this assist. Very good.
I just stay in here.
Okay, yeah. So what should you be doing?
Next to Neon.
Next to Neon or next to your Viper or Reyna? Yeah, helping fight. Yeah, right there.
One enemy remaining.
That's bad.
Ooh, also, it's time to learn a new tech as well. So this is something in Valorant that you just have to know, and it's called jump spotting. And I'm pretty sure you've seen it done. But yeah, this is like a situation where you should be jump spotting and not committing.
Like right here, this corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because it makes it so hard to kill you, and you get information. Because like right now, you just don't want this Cypher to walk out on you. But because you're peeking like this, it's like a very high chance that he just peeks and shoots you. And if he's good, then he'll kill you. But if you are jump spotting it, then he can't come out, and he can't shoot you, and you still cover the fact that he can walk out, you know?
Yeah.
So in this situation, you see how it's like, this is spooky.
Yeah.
Just because like you guys are split up, really you should be together. Because then that way you guys have a 2v1 rather than this 1v1 then 1v1. But because your Reyna just went off and did her own thing, this is why you have to play even safer, and which is why you should be jump spotting this.
I see.
Yeah, and your Reyna just wins the fight. But like imagine, you know, she loses the fight. Now it's super scary. He can go either A or B. You don't know. You're gonna rotate the B. He's like he games you. He goes A. You know, it's sus. But yeah. Okay, I guess we can go over jump spotting after. But
Okay.
Anything anywhere? How many? This one?
One R.
I 100%
think they stole these knife guys.
okay, so this is anti-eco, right?
Here?
They don't have guns. This is good. Basically, you want to minimize the chances that they get your guns. That's the idea.
Sending ours.
Because they got the reinforcement jump too.
You stunned art for them. That's good. You see your Reyna fighting. You take this fight. You swing. Yeah. Cool.
I think I have a habit of hiding and then reloading after getting a kill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How many bullets did you have? If you have more than 10, you go for the 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go swing that guy. Get yours.
I'm scared. I'm a scared boy.
Where can I join the lottery for a VOD review? You don't. You just submit a VOD review. Give me a VOD. I'll VOD review you. What's up, Dan? Yeah, you see, you stun, but no one's capitalizing. Yeah, no one's capitalizing on it. Like, ideally, you say, I'm gonna stun on. If you do want to stun on contact, which is usually not that great, but I mean, if you're gonna do it, ideally you tell your neon like, "Hey, I'm stunning on your contact. Swing right after." You know.
Okay.
So like that way, like yeah, she takes a pop shot, she unswings, you stun, and then she swings out while they're stunned. You also swing out while they're stunned, right? And that way it's like a 2v whatever, but they're stunned. You know. Yeah. But in this case, now the stun got no value. That's super sus.
Yeah.
I think you realize.
Yeah, go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spike planted. Stealing set.
Yeah. Yeah, in general, like, to defend a B, you either want to contest the entirety of long, which means you have good guns. If you don't have good guns, then you kind of want to just play backside and Heaven or Link. Because you want to give them this space, but you want to... Because you don't have guns, you don't have good guns. You kind of want your Viper to make, like, this smoke wall here, and then fight them here in this area. Because you don't have the guns to fight this long angle. So you kind of, like, play for retake almost. Just because weaker guns. But now you have guns, right? Yeah, yeah.
Can Viper... Oh, no, never mind.
Can Viper what?
Reach the wall from where she is now?
No.
No.
Yeah, so right now
so she would have to be mid?
Yeah.
Something.
And she also committed her wall here. So she can't wall here anymore. Which, but that means ideally she has a... This is why Viper's not that great on this map, solo. You kind of do want a little bit more smoke presence. But, yeah, ideally, like, on a retake, she can orb this or something and, like, at least block some sight lines. This is a good retake. Or a good rotation. Gotta go wow, how did that?
I've noted.
That's crazy. He, like, shot his camera towards wherever you were.
Mid.
120. Beacon.
Last player standing.
He had a nice shot.
Another left.
Okay, yeah. So, on eco, I'd rather you just be with this cluster of 4. Because, like, if they do come here, the odds of you winning a lot of fights here are very, very slim. Rather than just being with your team, and if they are mid, then you're upping your chances of winning the round if they were mid. You know?
Yeah.
On ecos, you just want to take gambles, and ideally you do something really gimmicky. So right now your team's gimmick is let's just rush mid, and you should be there too.
Okay.
Yeah, you just give up B, retake B.
Another left.
Oh my goodness! And lo and behold, oh my goodness! Imagine if you were there.
Last player standing.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah. And yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm pretty sure this shot from Heaven to long is not a one-shot headshot with the sheriff.
Yeah, it's kind of far, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas if you were here with your team, maybe because you're there, you kill this guy and they don't kill your guy, and then you kill this guy and then they don't kill your guy. All of a sudden it's 4v2, right? And now you stole what, 3 guns? Yeah. So that's like
That's
you
cool.
won the round. Yeah, exactly.
Run offside, just run offside.
Ooh.
I think I was jump spotting there.
You are.
2B, 2B.
You are.
Run offside, just run offside.
I think.
Oh, but I
Thinking
think I
a
wasted my
little-
stun, right?
Yeah, yeah. If you're gonna stun like that, I would flash and peek it too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
screw it. I'm just gonna take the fight. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, watching this gameplay, it makes me think that your aim is not good enough. But I know your aim is good enough. You know what I mean? Like, I know that you can kill all of these guys. So, like, you're playing in a way that doesn't let that happen. Imagine if you stunned
see.
and you flashed and you swung. You know,
Yeah.
with full confidence. Yeah, maybe they hit your head, whatever. Like, you know, that can happen. But imagine you do that, you swing, you kill 3 or something. I don't know, something crazy. Then you're like, yeah, I'm not gold. I'm freaking flat. Get me out of here, you know? But you're playing in a way that it's like, it doesn't let yourself do those plays.
I see.
You're taking these really like fair, safe engagements where you think that they're as good as you know?
I see.
But you should be thinking the other opposite. These guys aren't as good as you. You should be taking fights, you know?
I see, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like playing really safe.
Yeah, a low confidence.
And that's what I'm saying. You just like swing them. That guy? Screw that guy. Flash, swing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just uncomfortability with the agent too. Because like right now, like you have utility that can make this fight really in your favor, but you're not using it. Because like you could be flashing.
I think
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And then I would push even wider because your Neon just like committed her life here. You can flash this angle and take this fight backside. Because all the people long will be blind and they cannot see you cross or whatever, and now you can fight this.
These quad flashes.
Yeah, you're just taking these fair fights and you're just like, oh my god, they're so good. I guess I'm gold. But no, you're not gold. Your aim is definitely way better than gold.
Last player standing.
I think you're just playing to their level. So you just gotta rewire that mindset and then you should be good. And this is one of the reasons why, like, the Banana Man coach, right? Like, that's why he says, like, just pick Reyna until gold. Because it makes the game so simple. You just take fights. And if you're good enough at the fights, you rank up. And
I see, yeah.
that is, for the most part, true until, I would say until probably Immortal. It depends on how good your aim is. You can obviously, there are people who've gotten to straight up, like, high Immortal Radiant just purely off of raw mechanics. And, like, very little game sense. So, like, right now, just use the fact that your aim is better than these people. For sure.
Okay.
And just like, yeah, you can play smart by like playing numbers, play together with your teammate, play or like peek with a flash or something, you know. But you do want to fight, I think. I think you're getting a little too scared because they dome you sometimes. That's just gonna happen sometimes. And sometimes that'll happen for a game. Like maybe this is just one game where they just dome you, but like you shouldn't let that affect the next game. You shouldn't let that affect the next 3 games, you know. Because more often than not, you're going to be able to kill these guys very easily. In this scenario, yeah, you're taking a fight where a rifle would have been good. But you only have a frenzy. So this is like just knowing the weaknesses of your gun, you shouldn't be taking this fight with a frenzy.
Right.
You should be backside, waiting until they come up close, and then
Not A.
wrecking them with the frenzy.
I know exactly where you are.
Or you just tell this Reyna, like, hey, it's just this Phoenix. It might just be this Phoenix. I'm pretty sure this Phoenix is alone. Because, like, the other team's Reyna was over here, someone was mid. There's very high chance that this guy's alone or just with one other person.
Mhm.
In which case you tell your Reyna, hey, there's only probably Phoenix is alone here or maybe with another person. I'm gonna flash this corner, let's just swing and fight.
Mhm.
Right? Because now you're taking the fight to him. And he has two
Right.
people, even though he has a gun, he has two people to worry about. You guys should be able to, like, probably trade each other.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden now you have his gun, the 3v3, right? Let's say he can't even get one. You have his gun, 3v3 is way winnable. Way more winnable than
Like drone.
what you guys decided to
Planning
do
on A.
here.
Planning on A.
Uh-huh.
See, now you let him actually retreat and go to A, right? Versus if you did push him when he was giving you that fight, you would have had a gun and more people to fight for
Yeah.
A. Yeah.
Planted.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Nice job, Breach.
See what I mean? Just fight him. Lurking Omen with an op. Crazy.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, you win this. What the heck?
Remember that?
It didn't need to come down to that, though. Oh, thank goodness. You guys end up winning this?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty dumb.
Sometimes you just can't lose. Some of those games. No matter how bad you do, you just don't lose.
Playing off site.
And it's the same thing the opposite way. Sometimes. No matter what you do, even though you're doing amazing, you can't win.
Yeah, the reason why I sent this spot, I recorded multiple. It's like I feel like I didn't influence the results or rounds that much at all.
Yeah, I can see it. It's kind of just like your Neon, Reyna, and Gecko kind of dictating the game, I think.
Uh-huh.
Is at least that's what I'm seeing. Ooh, hesitation. I would just ult and go.
Live for
Yeah. We don't have much time.
Yeah, I would just say like, hey, I have ult. Everyone ready? Everyone ready? Like, and then everyone's just sitting here waiting, and then you ult, and then everyone pops out. You know?
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
I think I stopped because I thought Neon was gonna go in, and then I don't know why I hesitated in the second one.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, imagine if you had like calmed, hey, I have ult.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ult. Everyone wait. Everyone get ready to swing off my ult, and then you ult, and then everyone swings, and then it's all good.
Mhm.
It's a different round. That op couldn't be opping too if you ulted because he's gonna be stunned.
Mhm.
And you have flash. You could flash this or flash the firewall.
Live for
Yeah. Instead, you take a fair fight against it.
Player standing.
Kill you. It's not even fair because he has op.
Mhm.
I think makes it extremely unfair. Oh, you're forced on Spectre. Yeah, I think Breach on A is really strong. Just because like you can stun this front area
Mhm.
really easily. Whereas over here, you kind of have to play Link and stun like this way as they come in. It's kind of tough. And it's just like high chance that you might not even hit them because there's so much area. Whereas here is like it's kind of a choke, you know?
Mhm.
Which is what Breach is really good at. That's why he's good on Haven. He's good on Split too, for the same reason. A lot of small areas.
On split A.
Anywhere on Split actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just so narrow.
Don't push that, don't push it. Imagine. Stay back.
capitalize on that stun. Like, imagine if you had stun here, right? And then
Yeah.
what you this is where stunning off contact's good. You have
Yeah.
Reyna hold this line, right? This narrow line. The second they pop up in this doorway or they go wide, right?
They're
You
stunned.
stun like this, and then you can swing to the right, and your Reyna can swing to her left. And all of a sudden it's 2v1 or 2v I don't know how many people, but they're all stunned. That's a situation. This is a really good contact stun play. The same thing happens on like Fracture. Fracture A. Fracture A main's really good. You can stun from top of the
Door.
ropes. Yeah, yeah. You can stun from the sand area into A main for your person holding A main. It's a really good combo. It's a breach raise combo because you stun them there and then raise can nade.
There's 3 there.
Oh my goodness. If your Reyna doesn't trade you, yeah. See, that's what. Okay, so you're not cute with the Reyna, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
So you see how she's holding this is god awful holding. She should be holding like this off angle into the she should be holding your cross essentially. And then you're gonna swing off of her contact. In ranked, you almost never want to swing or make it such that you're taking the first contact. So in this scenario, you say, Reyna, I'm gonna peek off your contact. Can you hold the cross? Right?
Yeah.
And that way she inches out a little bit and holds this, right? And then the second she makes contact, it's going to be because they're crossing, and then they're gonna be kind of looking at you, and then all of a sudden, like she shoots them, they turn around and you peek. All of a sudden, it's a free kill, right? You never want to be the traded in this scenario. You want to be the trader, right? Yeah.
There's 3 there.
Because like this, I'm mad. You know, like I'm mad at this right now. Like what the, you know what I mean? Whereas if you trade the Reyna, then it's like there's no case where you're mad. There's only the case of like, oh, I didn't trade the Reyna. Oh well, because you whiff or something. It's like, you know, but you're not mad at the Reyna. But because you're the tradee, then yeah, you're gonna get mad at this. I would be mad at the Reyna. Oh my god, that's Cypher! No way! The fact that both parties whiffed that bad. See what I mean? This rank, like, you should be doming these fools over and over again.
40 HP.
This Neon knows. This Neon knows. This Neon knows he's better. You gotta have that mentality. You're just
This
better.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened here?
Spike down mid.
Lazy. I think you're staring at your map.
Probably.
Yeah. So you wanna okay. Right, where is it? Right here. Okay, now you're just
Spike down mid.
you can't be staring at your map here. Okay, now you can be. Okay, now your Reyna picked that side up. So you should be helping your Viper. This is fine if you want to rotate. Ah, there he is.
The ult.
Yeah, the ult. Okay.
Oh, the
My
cool
god,
flash.
no way. Alright, I'll take those. Crosshair!
I know.
It's okay. 10, 9, 8. Okay, now, real. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you're staring at your map. You can't be staring at your map here.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
Oh, thank goodness. You weren't ready, but you still got the kill. And that's because you had angle advantage.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you see how you're not ready for this fight. You should be ready for this fight. Right around here. So right here. Instantly, a lot of people do this pathing. They go like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be aware of that. Be ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you're looking at your map. So like in this
Yeah.
scenario, you should not be looking at the map, right? You should be
Uh-huh.
holding the door entrance or this line, ready to just click on their face.
Yeah.
And then like, yeah, okay, Reyna dies. You back up from the angle, glance at your map, and then go back to holding that angle.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now you're back looking at this angle and ready to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can tell you're still kind of looking at your map.
Yeah.
Thank goodness you have like innate aim. Yeah, your crosshair's low.
Planted.
Oh goodness, yeah.
Spike
Should be
planted.
there with him. Flash and peek. Could be close left. Oh my goodness.
Play together, play together. There's definitely one or two most. One's in long, one's long, one's long. Push now, push now, push now.
Too long, too long.
That ult got your neon to kill. Very good. You still have a flash. You can flash this.
One
Oh
enemy
goodness.
remaining.
But yeah. Nice. Okay, yeah. So overall, T side, play with the teammate.
Mhm.
CT side, I think you just shoot them.
Mhm.
And yeah, play with your teammate on retakes or like pushing. On ecos, go do whatever your gimmick play is. Don't play standard with guns that don't allow you to play standard.
Uh-huh.
And then like
And-
take the fight.
Uh-huh.
You use your
Yeah.
utility to take the fight. So initiators excel at that. You're able to like stun, flash, and just peek. Because like what are they gonna do? Higher elos, maybe it's like harder because they can turn. They actually start turning your flash. They're like ready to
Yeah.
do that. But like at this elo, like they're gonna be blind. So
Mhm.
just like
Yeah.
more often than not, you're gonna get a lot of value just by flashing, peeking, stun, flashing, peeking, all the combinations.
Yeah.
And it's even better if you have a teammate with you, but it's not required.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like just know that your utility is so strong. You just like will win fights with it
Uh-huh.
inherently. Okay, let me
And
see.
stop wasting stun.
Yeah. Don't just use it to use it. Use it to
Yeah.
peek or use it to have someone else peek. Like I saw sometimes you were trying to stun for your team. That's good, but
Mhm.
make sure they know. So you say, "Hey Neon,
Mhm.
I'm stunning art for you," or something like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the on attack. You like kind of tell your duelist what you're about to do, or like ask them what they're about to do, and then like telling them what you're gonna do.
Mhm.
Is it kind of similar, except on defense is a lot more reactive?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the reactive kind of stuns are really good. You're basically already doing that. You're also doing it on the other side, which is not as good, right?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, you just want to be more. The reactive stuff is good on defense. Just make sure that someone's able to capitalize off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's it called? On attack, you want to have pre-planned stuff and less reactive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You want to have a pre-planned idea of what your round's going to look like with your duelists. And then you want to be with your duelists. You want to be like there next to them trading. Obviously, like the movement duelists, especially like Jet, Raze, Neon, they can get away from you, right? Really easily.
Yeah.
That's okay, but you just want to try your best to have that timing with them.
Yeah.
A really good duelist will know how far they are from you.
Yeah.
So like the higher up you go, they will wait for you to get closer before they do a smoke dash or a satchel out or a neon slide,
I see. Yeah.
right? So yeah, and that's why you hear a lot of like complaining by some duelists like, no one's there to trade with me, but you're going too fast. Sometimes you just are going too fast, and then sometimes it is because your team's really slow. And in this scenario, you can be a lot faster, so it's not just your duelist going too fast. Cool. Let's check your jump peeking, because that...
Okay.
I think it looked okay from what I saw briefly. But it might be able to get better. Back on the grind of Immortal? Probably. Soon.
I have to reboot the game. Hold on.
Soonish. Hopefully. I have time now. Screen is black. Oh, I was trying to switch. There we go. I'm swapped. Okay. Alright, so launch the game. I'm gonna stream first.
Okay.
Share my screen.
Should I go in the range for this?
I'm just gonna boot up a custom. Specifically on Pearl, actually, so I could just show you. Invite custom Pearl. Okay, can you see my screen on Discord as well?
Yes.
Okay. You go ahead and pick breach. Long break from Val, dog water. This is what happens when you don't play. Somehow I'm still in diamond. I mean, your baseline level skill won't drop that too much. You know?
At least we're consistent.
It'd be very surprising if you dropped it like more than like a whole division. All right, let's see. Okay. I wish there was a way to show you my key presses. Probably is like some plugin, but it's fine. I can just explain it to you. Really common jump spot is this one. You see people do it all the time over here. So
yeah.
I think what you were doing is like W-A-ing, like something like this.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like like a CS:GO jump spot. But I'm gonna teach you the Valorant jump spot because there's a added thing that you can do. Cheats. Did I not enable that? Oh my goodness. I guess not. Okay. So basically, CS:GO jump spot is you're just air strafing out and back, right? That's what you were doing. Okay. So it's like W-A and then mouse movement only, right? W-A. Okay. Valorant jump spot is W-A. It's W-A and S. W-A-S. Because the S will pull you back faster.
Oh.
Than if, yeah, you see what I mean? Okay, try it. So W-A-S. And you don't have to turn as much, actually. So it's even less mouse movement.
For W-A, I have to be, like, starting this way, right?
Yeah.
So I'm, like, facing you at the start?
A little bit. But not that far. You don't have to be that far. Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
It should kind of like, you don't even need to use your mouse. Look at this.
So W-D at first?
No, W-A and then S. W-A-S.
W-A.
W-A-S.
W-A makes me go left at the beginning.
Yeah, so you can like, look here and then you're looking at the side of your screen.
10 seconds left.
So like,
oh, W-A, oh, okay.
So let's say if I want to jump peek this spot, this angle, right? You see my screen?
Yeah.
Oh goodness, this is gonna be so annoying. I thought I had turned on cheats. Wait, match timer's on.
I hear pause.
Yes, okay.
Ah,
cool.
0.
Okay. Okay, so let's say I want to jump peek this angle, right? Maybe there's an opera or something, right? Watch how I approach this angle.
Okay.
You see how I'm like, I'm looking, my crosshair's here, but I'm looking at the left side of my screen. At where the ping is. Look at the ping. You see how I'm like just going, making that angle visible?
Yeah.
That's how you want to jump peek. Valorant. So it's WA and an S. So like if you wanted to do it here, you do something WAS. And then if you see my stream, like if you go, you can go long, And then try to hold for me, right? You can have a gun out if you want, I don't know. It's up to you. But basically, like I'm gonna jump spot you. Look how hard it is to see me. Imagine if you're trying to hit that. That's like not possible to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm able to, and then like, even if you don't see them on the jump spot, you can glance at your minimap because they'll show up as a question mark. So you don't have to necessarily see them on your screen. Technically you did because they'll show up as a question mark, but you don't have to register that you saw them. You can just look at the minimap and see that, oh, there was someone there, you know?
Oh, I think I figured it out.
So, okay, don't show yourself at first, yeah, but yeah, go ahead and peek. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Yep, exactly. And then try the symbol now.
Like,
do it.
oh, from here?
Yeah, do it from there. Yep, that's it. Yep, exactly. You stay here and then jump peek. Oh, actually, you do the jump peek there. That's fine. Uh-oh. You're dead. There you go. Yeah, the S takes getting used to in this game compared to CSGO. But it pulls you back faster back into safety. So you're exposed for less time.
I see.
Yeah. You might have to practice that more. Yeah, so you don't collide to the wall or something and know your spacing.
I've seen another way where you do WD, and then while you're still going up, you press A and S.
Oh, yeah, that works too. That works too.
Okay.
Yeah, that works too. The D just gives you a little bit more outward movement is all.
I see. Yeah.
Cool. I think there's a niche case where like I think it's like in Haven, you can jump spot over like a box. An example would be like this box. And then let's say you wanted to silently do it. You can, I think it's crouch, jump, let go. Yeah. Crouch, jump, let go. You can silent jump spot. It's very niche. There's some cases where it's like actually useful. If you wanted to jump spot something, but it's like a 1v1 situation, you don't want to give your spot away, then you can do a crouch, jump, let go, crouch. Wait, you're still making noise. Crouch, jump, let go. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then you can
Watching
jump,
here.
like, you can jump spot over the box, for example. Oh, from the other side, Let's say you wanted to jump spot me here. Yeah. And you don't make noise.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's a very niche case. You'll rarely ever use that, just know that you can. That's all. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I think we're good.
Nice. Yeah, I took some notes too.
Yeah, you did? Nice.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, any questions?
So like, how should I practice this when I'm not in a comp game?
Practice what?
Like the decision making.
I mean, you could just do it whenever.
Yeah.
Like, you could honestly do it, like, in unrated. It does, like, or in any kind of game mode.
Okay.
Just, like, practice playing with a teammate. So wherever they go, you go, and then you, like, support them with your utility or trade them. I think just knowing what you did wrong is good enough for like you could probably apply it to your next comp game like instantly. But yeah. And then max wise, I think you just focus on that, like taking your time with your shots.
Okay, so the medium to hard odds thing.
Yeah.
Like the flick then micro.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
What else? What was your other question you were about to ask?
It was about the aim thing.
Okay.
Like, yeah. So the main drill would be like try doing hard with a flick and micro, but try and get 30 on medium first.
Yeah. Get consistent with it.
Okay.
And once you feel really confident about the consistency, then you can start working up your speed. So, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
So I'll be like your level next week.
Good. That'd be very good improvement in a very short time. Yeah, and I think just playing more is always good.
Yeah.
Because like,
yeah, true.
It seemed like, yeah, Pearl is one of those maps. It's a newer map, and you don't really understand fully of like the tendencies of the map. Because like I've played enough, I've watched enough that I know like people are gonna go B these rounds, people are gonna go A these rounds. You know, so it's just like you start reading the game a lot better the more you play. So. And then if you ever have questions about like what do people usually do, then you can just ask, and I could probably give you the answer or find like some way to find the answer.
Yeah.
Another good.
I don't know what people usually do.
Yeah, exactly.
Ever.
Yeah, and another good thing is to find a Radiant Breach player.
And watch their stuff.
Yeah, exactly, and then you just emulate their behavior. That's always a good thing. So you could literally just like say Radiant Breach, ranked VOD, in Google. Let me try to do that right now. Actually, Radiant Breach ranked VOD. NRG FNS Breach ranked Valorant gameplay full.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Just type in Pearl. TSM hazed fade Pearl. Okay, that's phase. We need Breach. Let me put Breach in quotes so we only filter that. G2 Shazam Breach ranked Valorant.
Let's go.
Yeah, so like, yeah. Obviously, like, sometimes they're not doing it optimally either. But at least you see how the top tier levels of, like, the matchmaking ladder play an agent at that level.
Right.
And you'll notice that they are highly, highly aggressive. And a lot of times it won't work in their favor, but it's fine, right? Because they understand that more often than not, it will give them value. And that's what you want to be thinking about. Like, just because you get insta one tap sometimes, you know, jump spotting, does that mean you should stop jump spotting? No, right?
No.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's that kind of idea. Like, there are good ways to do it, and then there are like sometimes it's nothing's 100% in this game, but a lot of things are like 80% in this game, and you know, you take those odds. So, yeah,
true.
Cool.
Yeah, this is very, very helpful.
Gotta go.
Oh.
Go, go, go.
Oh my goodness, I haven't played Neon.
Out of charges.
What's your plans now? Like now that you have more time, do you are you gonna grind rank again or?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna grind back to Immortal.
Let's go.
I'm not even that far away, so probably take.
Are you gonna stream your games or are you gonna do more coach squads too or what?
I do want to hyper focus on coaching, at least for now, because the high school team I coach, they're in playoffs in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And then
Nice.
the UCLA team I analyze for is in playoffs in 1 week. So those are the most immediate things. But yeah, other than that, I guess I have time to grind to back to Immortal.
Let's go.
Should be not bad. It's just Immortal. How bad could it be?
You should make a YouTube VOD reviews like the Banana Man.
Yeah, that I
That'd be
do
sick.
want to. I do want. That's like a dream.
Yeah.
That inspired
I
the
mean, we could just
talking
start-
animation of the TV.
Yeah, I pulled up your Twitch and I see that it's cool.
Um, but yeah, the production value of the Banana Man is pretty good. I like it.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah, I'll be looking out for that.
nice. Cool. If you ever want another follow-up VOD review, let's see, go for it. Send it to me.
Let's go. All right.
Who knows? Oh, definitely give that Lothar thing. So, what was the things I was?
Oh, yeah,
gonna
right.
send you. Lothar agent compendium. Yeah. So this. What else did I say I was gonna send you? Oh my goodness, forgot already. That's why I need to take notes. So this is the first part. This is just duelist. You should watch all of it. There's 4 parts.
Uh-huh.
It's a long explanation,
Damn.
but it gives you an understanding of like everything, like all the roles in the game currently.
Yeah.
And then I would just like do. Where's
Hello there.
there. Google search Radiant Breach ranked VOD.
Nice.
Hello there, Elo. What's up? Thanks for the follow. Cool. Do you
I'll check
remember
those out.
anything else I wanted to send you? Shit.
I don't remember, but I think that was mostly the main stuff.
And then you already watched Woohoojin, so that's good.
Uh-huh.
Just watching him will up your like understanding of the game overall, and like what you should be doing in matchmaking. So
Right.
that's always good. Lothar is really good for like specific. The agent compendium is the best thing that he's had as a resource for everyone, and that way you can then choose if breach is the right playstyle for you. Because there's a lot of different ways to play this game. I'm personally am more of like a lurk smokes player. So like of the duelists, Yoru's like my favorite duelist, and it complements my playstyle the best. Other than that, I play like Viper on Icebox and Astra recently. But
yeah.
and then like I want to get back into. I started with Omen in the beta. But I should honestly start playing Omen more again too, because he can lurk because he can TP past like everything. What else? I think that's it. So watch the Agent Compendium, see if Breach is the right choice for you. If it is, then literally just Google Radiant Pro VODs and watch how they play.
Okay, will do.
And just be more aggressive.
Yes, coach.
Take the fights. You're better. You're better than your rank.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't really grind it ever.
Yeah.
Until like recently.
I see. Yeah. Cool. All right. Are
Cool,
you
yeah, thank you.
gonna play or what's the
Maybe later tonight.
Okay. Nice. Sounds good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yup, no problem. Send me another VOD sometime.
Yeah, we'll do.
All right.
When I'm ascendant.
Nah. the second you're gonna get to plat in like no time, I'm pretty sure. Are you gold 2 right now? You are.
I am.
You're still on the up and up, right?
Yeah, it's slowed down a bit. Because I would lose some random games.
Okay.
But
Let me check your tracker. Your report card.
I think most of the reason why is because I didn't really influence the round at all.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just from watching the VOD, right? Yeah, and that's the easy fix. Just play with your duelists. The second you do that, you're gonna realize like, easy peasy. Oh my god, you have a 64% win rate on Neon. Why'd you switch off?
I I didn't feel like I was that guy. Like, um, I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I feel like I've only been picking Neon Icebox
Oh, okay.
because I didn't know how to start off rounds as Neon, and I was just running around.
I see. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. Yeah, headshot percentage can get better. Looking like my headshot percentage. It's pretty bad. My headshot percentage is pretty bad. I op a lot though, so I don't
Oh,
know.
nice.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that focusing on like your aim and just translating it over to ranked and just taking more fights and playing with the duelist, you'll rank up to diamond pretty quick. Pretty sure. Okay. All right. Well,
Cool.
I will leave you to it.
All right. Yeah. Thank you again.
Yep.
I'll send you updates
Sounds good.
when. Cool.
See ya.
See ya.
All right, stream. What's up? Oh my goodness, my TV goes away if I disconnect from Discord. Let me go to a channel. That should work. Okay, yeah, there we go. The TV's back. Time for comp. Oh my goodness, do I want to play comp right now? I don't think I'm gonna play a comp right now. Probably tomorrow though. I have time. Thanks, bro. No problem. You're still in the lobby. No problemo. Oh yeah, I'll get you the VOD for this after too. Cool. Alright. Well, thanks for watching stream. But that's probably it right now. Might be on later. Maybe streaming a Lost Ark thing. Maybe comp later. You never know. I don't think there's anyone to raid, so unfortunately these 10 viewers will go to the void. But that's okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to end the stream here. See y'all.